and everybody can just make sure that their glasses are filled. I would appreciate that. Okay. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. Icebreaker. Sounds easy enough, but then you get to wondering, where do I start? What do I say? What am I actually passionate about? And who is Shivani Pema? Given an hour, and I'll be in a full-out identity crisis. So I decided to start small and take you down my path of self-discovery. First and foremost, I'm born and bred in Johannesburg. And secondly, I'm Gujarati. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a variation of Hindu. And we're also usually, but not always, a bit more conservative and strict than other Indian groups. For example, my whole extended family on my mother's side is vegetarian, and largely they don't drink any alcohol. Then, all the confusion starts. I went to a predominantly white, all-girls school in the northern suburbs of Johannesburg. I think I was actually the first Indian child at the school. So coming to terms with those cultural differences and making really good friends was quite challenging. For example, I found that the white kids' parents were really liberal. They were allowed to go out, meet boys, throw crazy parties in their backyard and have fun, whereas my parents wanted to chaperone me to the movies with a bunch of girls. That does not hold you in good stead for making friends at school. It actually becomes pretty awkward. However, I did make friends, some really good friends, so everything worked out in the end. Once I matriculated, I wanted to get into either animations or rocket science. The two dream options were either animation, so go to animation school, work at Disney, make movies, or study aeronautical engineering, then aerospace engineering, and work at NASA. So it's Disney, NASA, Disney, NASA. But instead, my parents convinced me to do accounting. I think this is an Indian phenomenon. In the eyes of strict Indian parents, there are only 3 or 4 suitable career options. You can do accounting, doctor, become a doctor, be an engineer, but something safe, mechanical, not aeronautical engineer, that's too adventurous, or lawyer. But even that's a bit borderline actually, lawyer. Yeah, so eventually I wanted to do X, Y, and Z, but I was only doing accounting. So that kind of built up a bit of resentment within myself, but I'm working through that. So that brings me to my current state. Currently, I'm a qualified chartered accountant. Being a year or so outside of articles, and now trying to re-find myself. Who is Shivani Pema, and what is she like? So this is what I've discovered so far. I love cooking and experimenting with food. I love sleeping. I love watching movies in bed. I love my music. I love the fact that I'm vegetarian. I love God, and I love spirituality. Yeah. Obviously, I love my family, friends, boyfriend. That's a given. Yeah. But lately, however, I have come to appreciate that I'm a CA. I appreciate it every month on the 20th. I appreciate all the opportunities available to me, and I appreciate the fact that if I work hard and stick at it, I will be able to provide for my family comfortably. I've also come to enjoy Toastmasters, which coincidentally was something recommended to me by my family. So I think this is a good starting point for working through all of that resentment, which is very positive. So I'd like to raise a toast. To the future, to the unknown, and to the journey of self-discovery. Cheers. Cheers.